All right, people. Welcome to Read 5. It's only 7.5 kind of mini cast. Bit of update what's happening with us, where we haven't really made a podcast in the last week or so. My computer's kind of gibbled, as I can't really do any audio editing without my computer dying. So, with that, I bring you us. And our usual yesterday game from challenges. Or Stone, as we all know him as well. Working and is So, Eric, what have you been up to in the world of Blizzard, other than nothing?
Not too much. I played a little Diablo the other day. I didn't really do much. I did try the PTR a little bit. I finally got into it. Some stuff. Tried out the new area that they have to unlock the cube. It was really cool. I did try out the higher torment levels. They are very, very hard. I didn't try anything past T8 because my wizard, my wizard is really geared, but I can still get one shot on T8. I can one shot them, so it's really whoever hits who first wins.
A little more survivability.
Yeah, like I have good gear, but it's not optimized. Probably if I optimized my gear, it'd be a little better. T10 is supposed to be equivalent to Greater Rift 45, I think, so it's not hard. I mean, not easy. I'm sure some of the top players are saying it's easy, but ooh, that's pretty much it. I haven't really done much since, the whole new game coming out. We've been playing. Well, I've been playing mostly. You really can't.
Yeah, I used to be able to, but the 4 frames per second just doesn't cut it with me.
No, even my computer's not amazing, but it's not bad. Like I can run WoW on Ultra and still have frames. It's just my computer will explode. This game, I can't run it on medium without my computer exploding.
Oh wow. Yeah, WoW I'm at low. WoW I'm at low graphics, and I'm at like 15 to 20 frames per second.
Oh, if I turned off my FPS rate and I put my graphics on low, I'd hit over 100 easily, but yeah.
That would drive me insane.
I'm only on it. I'm on a laptop. It's only like a $900 laptop, but it is made by MSI, so it's gaming, but it's like the low-end MSI.
I'm used to it. My computer was optimized for Wrath. At that, maybe.
Optimized.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call it optimized.
Okay, I was running 30 frames per second in Wrath.
Oh no.
Not as bad as your old computer, where you were running 10 frames per second.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. And since
Stone, what have you been up to?
Yeah, we have a guest.
Hey, I don't know if I could play any WoW or any game running that slow. I would go insane. I literally, if I feel that my computer is running, a little bit slow, I just like throw money at it, make it faster, and
Make my money.
well, because I mess around with computers and stuff myself, then I can just go in and I know what to buy, right? So
Mine's a little harder to do that since it's a laptop. They're a lot harder to upgrade than
heck
desktops.
yeah.
If not, I'd build my own, but I can't afford it right now.
Yeah, I can't do laptops, man. They just drive me insane. I need to be at my command post here, so
I need this one for school, so that's why I bought this one.
Yeah.
I had a crappy Dell XPS before, but
I don't even know what that is.
My last gaming computer I bought for $400. And this one I bought for $60 because it was. This one I bought for $60 because it was an upgrade of the $400 one.
Oh my goodness!
So it was temporary. It was temporary things, just because I'd wrecked my back there, so I needed something to do, and now I talked the wife into getting me a new computer. So $1,700 computer, and she gets a laptop out of it because it came with the deal.
Oh, cool.
So, because I want to...
My laptop costs less than my guitar.
So Stone, other than WoW, have you been playing any HOTS or?
No, like I was gonna say, I really only play WoW. I did play HOTS when it was alpha, and it was okay. I liked it, but I don't know if it was enough to keep me in.
Did you play it with a party or just by yourself?
I was just on my own, but it was more. I was worried it was going to be more clicking, just like D3 was, and D3 has killed 2 of my mice, so I don't want to do another clicking game.
That's why my advice in our first podcast ever was don't
With
click.
keybind. Yeah.
Keybind.
There's. I figured out that you could. I had a keybound to my S button or something like that, or whatever, just to make it a little bit more WoW-ish.
Mhm.
And that
It
seemed
does
to
make
go
it
better.
easier.
Yeah. But for Warcraft, I don't know. We're raiding. We got Gorfine down. He's a bastard. Is there a clean tag? I don't know if there's a clean tag. Okay.
We were going to, but then
Okay.
it's too hard.
So
It's
he's
too hard.
really hard. It took us quite a few attempts where our guild, we're not hardcore, so when it comes down to raids and bosses where everybody needs to do certain things, it takes us a couple attempts for that to sink in. Like, people don't go and watch video or things like that, so we just run at it over and over and over and over again until we finally get the damn thing down. So we finally got the freaking thing down, and I don't know what I guess we're just going to carry on next week. But that's pretty much it.
Do you guys have Kilrog down yet, or is that after Gorfine?
Kilrog was before Gorfing. Kilrog was the first boss that we had a hard time on, just because it required everybody to do certain things, right? And get ads. Focus the ads down, man. But no, some people still, boss is alive, kill the
Yeah,
boss.
I can't. No.
Drives me insane.
Because me and Ryan used to be our guild leader and our raid leader back in Wrath, and I was like a co-leader along with our other friend Torsa, but talk about him eventually, maybe get him in here. Who knows? But yeah.
He's one of the oldest WoW players I know. I think he's like 61 or something like that. And awesome guy, but yeah.
No, that's one thing that was we were pretty strict. We weren't like hardcore, but we were strict with like getting the basics down. And if ads were up, you focused the ads. And yeah, if you didn't, boot.
Even on LFR, Gorfine he's a pain in the ass. Like, just, when you get teleported into his stomach and having to go and watch your timer as you're trying to tunnel those ads down, so the people outside don't get wrecked. It's a bit of a time. It's an awesome fight. I like what they did with it, but if you're not coordinated, it's I think we went to like 3 determination in LFR with it.
Yeah, I haven't done LFR yet. I tend to stay away from it unless I absolutely have to, and even if it's to pick up pieces for my ring, I would rather wait and just run it with my guild on normal and stuff, and eventually get up to hard mode. But we're definitely not mythic. That's for sure. That's for sure. There is no way. We thought with
72 pulls.
I know, and it's like, for me, I can do that. I'm fine. But for the most part, the people in our group, there's no way. If we don't get things down after about coming up to maybe 20 pulls, then people start getting like, "Oh, why is it not dying?" and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, but look at how close we've gotten now, right? So they're not looking at now we're getting it to like 10%, and you can see that we're not screwing up as much. People, I don't know why. They just see it's not dead, and they get all like, "Oh, it's taking us so long."
Yeah.
It's reading. It's you're supposed to keep at it, just to try and get the damn thing down.
That's what a lot of people don't realize, that if you want to get it down, it's going to have to take some, pain and suffering to get there.
Yep.
Like I was doing in Skyforge the other day, Ryan was listening to me complaining. I was dying in a 5-man dungeon for like an hour straight. We died like we probably wiped 30 plus times.
Wasn't that just on the trash before the first
Yeah,
boss?
that was just the trash. That was just the trash, not even the boss. The boss was easy. Trash is merciless in that game.
So and that's one of the reasons why like I've been trying to find guilds or recruiting on Area 52, and Area 52 is a cesspool. Like, just the main people on there is just really. So I'm going to be. I've made a Death Knight on Area Peak. I'm going to be getting that tuned into the CTR guild. I've got my mage in there and my druid, which is why I was saying that Eric, I'll pay for a month and you should come in.
I have no issues with that for it. I just have no interest in 6.2.
Okay, well then just level with us.
That's so much work.
Yeah,
You
Area.
paid for.
I think I had a tune on
paid for
Area
the-
52, and it's like.
Area
And that's
52 is a
primarily
good.
Horde, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like 99% Horde.
Okay.
You see an Alliance character on Area 52, like, what are you doing here? Go somewhere else. Like you're wasting your own time.
We went to Area 52 because we thought, okay, well, I wanted to play Horde. I wanted a side that was mainly Horde and maybe PvE. So we tried that, and just the guilds and just the people there. It's just
Yeah, the people there are rough. It's either they're very, very, very hardcore and very far, but they won't branch out to other people. Like this, I've seen a lot of guilds, like people full mythic geared, and I'm like, I never even heard of these people. But like every single member I've seen from their guild, all of a sudden they're just in full mythic. But like I've never seen them before, and they're not advertising. So like clearly they've been consolidated to a group for a while, and they're not looking to expand. But like other guilds
Area
that are
52.
yeah.
I was gonna say, Area 52 is like the Baron's Crossroads chat all the time.
Yeah. Really is.
That's what I found Area 52 like, and it's just 5 years ago that would have been fine, but
Yeah.
I've got kids now. I've got that kind of stuff. I don't want to see that kind of stuff. I berate my son for talking like that. So, going to try out CTR and the Mega Guild. I have 2 tunes over there, and
I do have a 90 Warlock over there.
Pat Crane from the Converge Raid podcast. He's part of a Thursday 7 a.m. Pacific time raiding team.
Okay.
On Thursday. So I'm gonna try out that and see, and possibly maybe move my Warlock over.
So can I ask, your
Considering
guild
the,
right now, are you guys playing an active? Or
Our guild has only like 10 members, and most of them are just us.
It's just
We were gonna
Yeah,
try
it's
and
just
form our own
friends and
We were gonna try to make our own raid team like we used to do, because that's how we want to have it like how we used to have it, because it's what we do and we're used to it. But now with all the changing schedules, like me, I'm going back to school in September, so I won't be able to do morning raids, and Tristan is back working mornings and stuff like that, or whenever he works as a cook, so his hours are all over the place. So we can't really do that anymore, and so we just decided not to bother.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at maybe going to try convert to raid, and the thing is that I'm an officer in my guild right now, and the funny thing is my guild is one of these guilds that we don't raid per se, but it's we don't do anything. Like, we're not a raiding guild, we're not a PvP guild, but we got like 400 people. But we don't do anything, and for me, it just drives me nuts. And no one higher than me wants to get anything going because they don't want to pressure people to be in an event. I'm like, what's the point of being in the guild? Like I don't understand sometimes why people are in our guild. Perks. You could join any guild. You can go make your own guild for the perks, right? So it's one of the reasons why I was going to go change. But the thing is that you form like I'm friends with a lot of people there, right? So how can I just up and leave unless we know that okay, well we're good. I don't want to hurt people, and because like I hear I convert to raid, lots of stuff happens. They're vocal, like they try, like they do work, which is awesome. Our guild doesn't really do with that. We just kind of sit back and let things happen, right?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of like what happened with one of the guilds I joined a couple of years ago. Before I joined, they had merged with another guild because their rating wasn't really all that good since one of their officers had left. So they brought in this other guild to try and bring up the rating. And it was like every day there was at least 30 to 40 members online. But then they didn't want to do anything.
So they invited us.
And then they invited, and then I was like, well, I've got buddies that we used to be like top on the server. Like, we could get this done. So I got Ryan in, he became an officer along with me, and then everything got chaos. And they're like, we don't want raiding in this guild, we want casual. I'm like, well, you guys wanted this, you asked us. So what's going on? And then it just ended up dying off. And now the guild members on the Facebook, there's like 3 Facebook page members that talk back and forth on the page.
That honestly, I don't want to say poo-poo, but it sounds like the guild might be done.
Yeah. Well, like the thing I like about CTR as well is like if you take a look at their guild site and stuff like that, they have events coming that you can go and join, and they have like stuff like that, and it seems like a community where the expansion, as much as 6.2 may have kind of, in my opinion, flunked a bit, they're still doing stuff as a guild, as a community, and that's the big thing that I think is about WoW. And I think that was a bit one of the reasons why I think, Eric, that you've had a bit of a falling out with WoW is not so much 6.2, but there's, like, you and I played on, like, with retail, we also played on a private server for the same Wrath private server for 3.5 years.
I still log on, which I shouldn't be saying because I'm not supposed to. But I still log on, even though it's completely dead. There's like 3 people.
But we played the exact same content for 3.5 years. So it's not the content, it's the community, and I think that's what, in my opinion, is what's missing for you, which is why I think you coming and playing some CTR.
Yeah, I think you would get hooked in there.
Yeah, I just miss all our old friends. Can we bring Horde Raiders back?
I'm trying. I got a hold of Torsa last night. So.
I know, that's great. He's great.
So I think that you should come join me and Juliet. She really wants you to come and join us.
It won't be much this week because I work all week, and next week I work almost every day. So I don't know. I think because I'm moving, right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to tell my boss this week that next week is going to be my last week because it's almost in August now, and I really want to get over there, get situated, and have everything proper. So after next week, I should be more available for stuff. So we'll see.
Still, see. But maybe, you know what? Let's see what I've been up to. I played a little bit of WoW because I did the Wing 2 of LFR that came out. It was fun. Gorfian's an ass. Kirillog's okay, and Warlocks still suck. I really hate what they did with them.
I thought you said you were doing more DPS now.
I am, but I'm not. I like Demonology so much, and
it's funny because you used to be a pure Destro character back in the day, except for in your PvP. Actually, no, you even Destro PvP.
Yeah. So the reason I like Destro is I like the way that they did it with the demons and stuff like that, and it pulled out a lot of DPS and stuff like that. Probably a little bit too much, but Destro, I played it for so long that I wanted to try something else. So, but it's kind of cool because they're using Charred Remains, and so I'm basically every 3 casts just Chaos Bolt, which is awesome. Look at that green ball, and I've got so much multi-strike that it's just like there's 3 green balls, and it's fun. But I might try out Affliction, but at the same time, that's one of the reasons why I'm leveling up a DK, because my love for Death Knights.
It's a great
Um,
class. That's my main.
Oh yeah,
I
Yeah,
love
I have a Death Knight, but I haven't played it since, like, really played it since Kata.
in Wrath, I was a two-handed Frost DK tank with Shadowmourne.
it. Nice.
I was a really weird tank, but it worked.
Hey, I knew a lot of Commander
Yeah,
Frost ones. You were the first one, but
Yeah,
I
you
knew a
could
couple.
do that, right? Where you could pick any spec you want, and if you want to
Sort of, because
go for it. You know.
the thing is, though, back then, Frost didn't favor the two hands. There was no two-handed talent increase. So, were you expecting Unholy or Blood? For your second.
I was spec'd into Blood.
Yeah, see, that's where you got all your extra threat, was probably from the two-handed damage increase from Blood back then. We'll still get it now,
And
I think.
the
I don't know.
fact that it was Shadowmourne. It's like,
Yeah.
AoE explode.
Yeah, it was good.
But
My Death Knight is on Wrath of the King on that private server. He's a Blood DPS, which I wish you could still do, but you can't, because it's mainly tank now.
yeah, I played Tavern Brawl a lot. I think I got up to like 30 wins before it cut out. I've been playing too much Hearthstone. Like last night, I'm like, okay, I just picked up your mom from the border. I'm gonna go play some WoW for half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm gonna go to bed. 45 minutes later, I'm still playing Hearthstone, and it's like, oh, I should probably play some WoW now.
I didn't
So-
do anything yesterday.
Crystal's gonna be starting to play WoW again too. So
She's
she's
gonna play
gonna be
Mage?
on the. I'm not sure what she's gonna be playing, but she's gonna be in the CTR guild as well.
Is that your
Um,
wife?
Yeah, actually, that's my wife. We played together a lot before, and then
She's the one
she's
that
really
kind of
bad.
like brought you in. Like you're kind of playing together is what got you into it, really, for sure, right?
Yeah. And so she's gonna start playing again, which is cool, because she's always fun to play with. And then I'm not account sharing with my son, but he's gonna be. He'll hop on. He'll have a character on both of our accounts, so whenever he plays, he can play with me on one tune or play with her on the other. Just I don't want to buy it for him. He's only 9, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
want him to taste it before I go and spend $60 for him to play it. There's a whole bunch of. I got him Minecraft and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of other games that he can play, and the free-to-play market is out there. So
Well, even
But,
you can set up an account for him. Like I've got one account just for my kids, and you can play free up to level 20, right? So and it's just there to mess around with. So whenever they go on, then I'll go with them, and we just screw around, right? And I don't really have to worry because they don't really at this age, like they're really young, so. It's actually good too. This account is that because it locks it down so that anyone can't just talk to you as well. So I'm not really worried about people trying to spam them crap, guild invites, and swearing at them and stuff like that. So it's good without having to spend all of that cash, right? At least you can go make like a trial account.
yeah, it is. I want to get my son into gaming. Like he's a gamer, but I want him to get into
Isn't he
some
already
stuff
programming?
that I
What?
play too.
Aren't you teaching him how to program a little bit?
Thing to deal.
I think Ryan was lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I said, this is. I don't know how this thing is running at the moment.
Well, you're constantly like your screen's going like good quality, bad quality, good quality, bad quality.
Yeah, I know.
Stop playing games.
So, but I get my new computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I've
the
got
internet to stream.
PC Boost on here, and it's like my performance at the moment is at 9%.
I don't even know. I don't know.
But haven't really played any. I tried playing some Skyforge and stuff like that, but 3 frames per second was just. I thought that was enough.
I don't know how you could even try to do that.
My love for WoW, playing Blizzard games, is overwhelmingly just pushes me past that 10 frames per second. It's just like, okay, I'll just look at the floor, and there's so many. I have like GTFO, I've got Omen, I've got every single thing that just starts screaming at me. I can't see if I'm standing in the poop, but it'll sure as hell yell at me if I am.
I just realized
Like,
now.
Eric's heard.
Yeah, on Skype, all I hear is dings and dings. I'm like, what? Stop it. I'm getting out of it. That's okay.
Just screaming at me, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm standing in. All I see is the floor. I don't even know what color it is. I'm just moving to the left until it stops yelling at me. I'm still alive. Awesome.
I didn't even realize until looking at my power options right now that I haven't been on my gaming setting since I've had this computer. So for all I know, my computer hasn't been using its max performance.
Well, maybe you should try it out.
Maybe I should. I just clicked on it.
And it's one of the reasons why that my computer's so bad, why I haven't even tried doing it like the WoW challenges. Because I'm afraid that I'll just lag out, I'll die, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's...
Yeah.
Don't. People die to, they get lagged, and they get DC'd, and they come back in, and they're dead. And
This is why I don't play hardcore Diablo. I don't trust Blizzard. I could be like running and all of a sudden dying from a ghost.
So, how long have you been running WoW challenges? Like, when I was back on...
The website, I basically got it up. I got it up around March, April, and well, actually, no. I had the website around January, but I didn't have the original site yet. And the original site went up to auction, and I managed to get my hands on it around March, April, and I basically, anybody going to that original site is now going to come to mine. And but that site's been going on since Cataclysm, so they've been doing this stuff for a long time. It was just really, I've been doing it since 2012, but really off and on, so not hardcore. Like, there's some people that they go hardcore, man. And it's like, dude, take a break, man. But no, they just want to keep at it until they hit max.
Like that guy that did level 1 to 90 with a panda without leaving the starting area?
Yeah, that's just... Well, he also admitted, I found out, that he got XP from some of his account-wide pet dailies. And
oh,
like,
really?
Really? I'm like, what the heck, man? So, that's not... Yeah, so I heard that he went from the last few levels, like 88 to 90, he got through account-wise.
Really?
And I'm like, you went to 88, you were so close to going the whole way, just doing herbs and mining, right? I mean, how much stuff would he have to do? I mean, it's crazy.
I bet you he made a fortune off of all those mats.
Well, I would hope so.
Like, even just vendoring them, you'd make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. I've seen some people, like, in their early levels being, you see them in, like, level 20s in, like, Silver Moon or Shadow Moon in Draenor. And I don't know if they hot fixed it or whatnot, but what they were doing is they were going around and pet battling. So they'd have their level 25 pets and stuff like that, and they'd go and pet battle, and that's how they were gaining levels, like 2-3 levels. Like 11 pet battles would give them 2 levels.
Yeah.
And 11 pet battles is what, 5 minutes of work, 10 minutes,
yeah,
if that.
nothing. Yeah, it's quick.
So how many tunes do you have have you for through WoW challenges?
Oh, on that. Well, I got one of each class that I play different times. So when I do my streams, I usually try to do it once a week, and I pick a different tune every time, just to keep it different and fresh. Because sometimes I find if I start playing the same tune over and over, I just start getting bored and get cocky. And when you do that, doing this thing, you're gonna die pretty quickly. So
I die often to cockiness.
yeah, it happens, right? So when you think
Diablo.
I can take like 3 or 4 of these guys, yeah, no, and then you're dead, and 25 levels later, well, you have to roll again, right? So, but yeah, I thought you were gonna ask me about hundreds. I've got like too many, man. Too many alts, too many characters. I don't really play all my alts, so I've got them hitting at max, but they just sit there and do nothing.
I've only got 2 levels.
Yeah, I've seen my old account got stolen and hacked, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna roll a new one.
Oh man.
But yeah, I've seen. It comes with the territory. When I don't mind it. I enjoy the leveling process. I do wish I still had my original Warlock, though, because I've been maining Warlock since the end of Vanilla. So, and pretty much, I was playing Warlock, and then, oh look, DKs, and then I was like, DK, Warlock.
And then alts.
And then alts, lots and lots of alts.
Need every profession back in the day.
Yep, I had every profession on all the alts, and it was just like, you need something? I got it.
Yep.
So, but that was part of running the guild that I was in, is I didn't want...
I also had them all too, except for 2 professions. I don't like leatherworking, and I don't like engineering. Won't do it.
I think leatherworking is okay, and engineering for me.
It's just getting the leather. I don't mind leveling it, but it's getting the leather.
Yeah.
I don't like, looting something, getting all its loot, and then having to skin it. Like, I wish I could just skin it and leave the loot.
You should be able to do that, considering, you're looting on, like, it's weird that you grab, like, a chunk of meat, and then you loot the skin.
And then you skin it.
Like, wouldn't skinning be the first part of getting something out of an animal? But, anyway.
You'd think.
So, but yeah, that's, and then there's a little, like I said, this is an impromptu little podcast, so there's not really any bumpers or anything like that, and I can't do any editing for the audio until Saturday when my thing comes in. So, the little news things that there is, I think King Leoric's coming out this week, which I'm probably going to buy him.
I'm probably going to be terrified.
Is that for HOTS?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's broken. 13 levels above broken.
When he dies, he doesn't go to the spawn. He stays in Wraith form, and when you hit something, you don't do damage, but you slow the enemy, and it reduces your revive time.
Which is hilarious.
It's just broken.
Plus, even then, his abilities themselves are really broken.
I think his one ultimate is March of the Black King, and he
just swings around one-shotting people. Like, oh, thought the Butcher was bad. This guy's gonna suck.
Something else that just came on sale. They actually didn't advertise it at all, but Angelic Diablo's out, as well as Tyrell's Charger in the shop. So, which is kind of nice because they're not.
I haven't looked at the shop in a while.
Yeah, which is kind of nice because they're not like, hey, buy stuff from us. It's kind of just things that are on the side and whatnot. I just heard a ding and I don't know where it was from. Oh, that's probably Julie. It dings when somebody joins or have you used the thing?
I didn't get no ding.
Something or other. And then there's the Foundry. I think it's the Argent tournament that's going to be coming out. I think that's what's kind of everybody's speculation for Hearthstone. And people are speculating that there might actually be mounts in Hearthstone, so you could put cards in other cards.
Oh, I know another reason why I haven't been playing Blizzard games, such as like Heroes and such like that. My new internet won't let me use peer-to-peer.
What?
Well, I'm with Rogers, and Rogers has been really cutting down on peer-to-peer usage because of torrenting. And my new internet plan that we just got really screws it over. Like, I tried playing Diablo the other day, and my MS was jumping from 100 to 3,000 to 500 within seconds of itself. It's just been... I can't play almost any MMO without my internet going through the roof.
Do you guys have tech savvy out there?
What do you mean?
Tech savvy is another ISP that basically buy their net off of Bell and
I don't
Juice as well.
So.
And it's cheaper for the same damn stuff. It's just insane. So
it doesn't matter. I'll be moving into having 16.5 megabyte per second fiber op speeds in like 2 weeks, so I don't care.
Okay.
I'll be running.
I think what it is. Did you change that setting that I sent you the other day? Because when you're playing Skyforge, when you first download it, it's automatically set to peer-to-peer.
But that doesn't help you in-game. That just helps you for downloading processes.
But no, that's correct. But you're always uploading. So just
it didn't really
go
change
in there. Because I know some.
I did change it, but I didn't because I don't like people robbing my internet from me. But like, it is kind of stupid that they automatically apply that, but I think most games do, and people don't realize that.
Yeah, I've got Telus and I've got 50 megabits per second.
Like even Blizzard does that, and people don't realize. So.
My download speed's 49. I don't know. It's like 49, 50 megabits per second, and my upload speed's like 10 megabits per second.
Yeah, so whenever I do a speed test, it's inaccurate. I download way faster than my speed tests actually show. And I'm on a laptop, so I have limited access to the full amount of ping. I could be... Like, my PlayStation says it downloads at 16.5 megabytes a second. I don't get that much, but I'm sure it could. Because laptops are limited to 45 megabits per second, I think, is something like that. I don't remember exactly.
So, yeah. But yeah, I think that's all really there is for news, other than the little speculations. Either of you take a look and see the leaked footage. There's a whole bunch of new leaked footage of the Warcraft movie.
I haven't got it yet.
I see the posts, and I look at it for a second, and then I close it and I scroll on. I'm like, I don't want to be. I'll wait till November.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at anything until it's officially released. I don't.
I saw one clip that was a little bit longer, right after, well, maybe about 10 minutes after the movie clip had come out, and it's at an angle and all this stuff, and you can't see anything really. It looked horrible, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, so I went to go see. It doesn't really look good, but this is from some dude or girl, like sitting there like this and trying not to get caught. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait. Just wait until it comes out so I can look at it the way it was meant to be viewed, right?
Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
I love kids.
I gotta go here in a couple minutes.
They're in the basement too.
Oh wow. My daughter is like, if you see the sheet behind me, I'm in a closet. That's my little office. I'm in a walk-in closet, so my wife's clothes are all behind me, so I put up the spreadsheet. But it's been so hot here. It was 37 for the last 3 days. Like we're in
ouch
level 4. We're in level 4 drought here in.
Oh, we're supposed to be getting that soon.
the Lower Mainland.
It's raining right now.
I'll take some of that.
But my daughter is like sleeping like right there on the little bed because we only have one air conditioner in the whole house. So we have it in our bedroom, so she sleeps on a small mattress at the end of the bed when it's too hot.
And we're only at 22 right now. It sucks. I love the heat,
right
just
now.
bring it on, but
I like the heat. I don't like death-defying heat. Like, I like around 20, 25. Like, yeah.
37 with the heat.
It's only no, wait, that was at 7 a.m. Don't say.
I think right now it's 29, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
It was 15 this morning. I don't know now. It's noon.
Other news, I guess we will kind of wrap this up here shortly, but we're going to be changing the times and the format of the podcast. So this whole Google Hangouts thing, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. We're going to be switching to Twitch. So Twitch is going to be... Yeah, so instead of, Monday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's going to be... And we've just got to figure out the logistics if it's going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but it'll be 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it makes it a little bit easier, and, maybe more people can, join into a chat, because I know the chat here sucks.
Most people really tune into 7 a.m. podcasts.
No. And then I'm going to be starting to stream probably 3-4 days a week. And we might start branching out on a little bit more than just Blizzard stuff.
We've always been like that, me and you.
Yeah, me and Eric have always dabbled in more than just WoW. We've always played.
Hey, let's go download this game for no reason at all and play it. This looks cool.
So we'll just, talk about some other games as well. Kind of one of the reasons why we went with the TRS podcast, not just, the WoW podcast or anything like that, which kind of makes sense. We're always going to be talking about WoW. We're always going to be talking about the Blizzard stuff because I'm a Blizzard fanboy. And I just can't get enough of WoW. As mentioned before, that I'll play at 10 frames per second and still love the game. I can't wait. I'm actually going to stream. I'm going to stream the first time I log into WoW on my new computer.
You're going to be like,
oh, yep.
So,
Look, the water looks so awesome.
So this weekend, that'll be my first stream. I won't even log into WoW until the stream is up. And anybody who wants to see it will see my first reaction to WoW on an actual good computer, because I've never had one.
Well, you're going to have to turn up your settings, though, at first.
Oh, you have to go to max, man.
Yeah.
Well, you can change the settings before you actually get into game, right?
Whatever you do, though, learn this. Do not put shadows on Ultra. It's pointless. Do you want to know why shadows on Ultra is pointless? Because they render shadows over on the other side of mountains that you can't see. So don't bother. Just put it on high. It'll only render shadows in a vicinity that you can actually see.
I had no idea about that.
It's really dumb.
So this...
if you turn shadows from high or ultra, you won't notice a thing. But if you could see beyond mountains, then it would stop rendering shadows.
So this new computer is my wife's little investment in me, because I want to start streaming full-time. So I'm going to start off 3 days a week, because I still have my graveyard shift job that I'm going to be doing.
Well, I want to convert it to Raid, and then moving over to Twitch is actually one of the best things that you can do. They will try to help you out as much as they can, for sure.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I want to. Like, we also have, like, me and Eric, we have a lot of the same games that we like to play as well. So he's going to be streaming with me. We're going to be on the TRS page. I know Tristan's going to be starting to stream whenever he has the chance to. But I'll probably be playing Minecraft with my son once a week. for an hour or something like that. Just,
That'll be fun.
just do some little things. I know my wife wants to come and join me on stream. She's a huge Hearthstone player. It's ridiculous because I have to go. It's like she's working a 16-hour day today, and she was up to 11:30 playing Hearthstone on her phone.
Goodness.
She's like, just one more game. I'm like, fine.
I'm working 16 hours today.
16 hours today and 16 hours tomorrow.
What the hell? Like, I'm complaining about my 8-hour shift coming up in the next hour, but that's because I hate my job.
And she works with children all day and then all evening. So she's got her ECE and ITSN. So, but that's kind of why the reason that there hasn't been a podcast last week and there's only a short one this week. My computer's been crap and we've been changing logistics. There hasn't been much on the site because of that as well. My computer is barely doing anything at the moment.
You've been trying to do stuff and you're just like, nope, I'm leaving. I'm done. Can't do anything on this computer. I'm actually surprised you're able to do this right now. I'm completely surprised.
You should see how tiny this. Okay. That is how tiny the window is.
Oh my goodness.
So I can talk in this podcast. It's like this tiny little screen that I have to make this work today. So I needed to be able to put out something today, and I wanted to talk to a few people and just, I enjoy podcasting. I enjoy, what we do.
I actually really like this
kind of
too, honestly. It's nice.
And last week, I missed it. Like, holy smokes, having that 1 week off, it was just like, it's Monday. I should be podcasting right now.
Yeah. That's getting into a routine.
So,
well, we're going to have to break routine here to change the routine.
yeah, so next week there may be a podcast depending on schedules and as we get logistics worked out and your move and stuff like that.
It won't be next.
A lot of the
available
times
next week. But
yeah,
I work
a lot of the times
shift.
the podcasts, due to the logistics of Tristan's, a lot of the time it'll be me and Eric and James. If you'd ever like to join us, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you guys ever needed some help with, doesn't need to be me on the show. If you guys ever need a hand with anything, let me know. The people in WoW have helped me, and I feel it's my job to also offer that help back because we all have to start somewhere, right? And even me, I'm not doing a podcast yet. It's coming out soon, but they still help me, and I feel we should help each other or as much as we can,
And that's wrong with the Blizzard community right now. No help.
And that's one of the reasons. That's why I'm going every week. Like, you talk to some of the people, like Jules and Marconin, like some of the greatest people that I've ever talked to or ever met. Like, they out on a limb, like anything you need. Pat Crane's the same way.
Don't feel discouraged if you don't get help from some of the bigger people. Even I don't get help from them. I still bug the shit right out of them. But, I'm still waiting for my 5 minutes of fame from some other people that I won't name because I don't want to be a jerk.
Yeah, I've been bugging some people too. I'm like, you need a guest? I'd love to. I've been listening to your.
Hey.
But the thing is, it's a community, and we're all there to help each other, and I think that's one of that's the big reason I'm going to CTR is because it's a huge community. I want to be able to help people as much as people help me, and I see the way that everybody helps each other there, and
just keep it up. Okay.
Yeah. You take a look at Twitter too. Like, there's so many people on Twitter that I've asked for help and I've got it like that.
Yeah.
And there's some like Alt. Alt is awesome. Another one of the best people that I've talked to, and we've had conversations. And Mick Montgomery from the Starting Zone and Notch, I've talked HOTS with them and stuff like that, and we're in a community, and we don't want it to become a cesspool like Area 52.
If I want to leave Area 52, I can't leave my characters there. Well, at least not my shaman. My shaman is my bread and butter right now. It's my character I've had the longest on my account.
Well,
We'll see.
I had to spend the $55 to move my lock over, so...
I've already spent 40 to move my warlock over. We'll see. I won't be making nearly as much money in the coming months because of school, but we'll see.
But yeah, James, where could people find you and your... I know that...
At WoW Challenges is on Twitter, and WoWChallenges.com is the website. That's me. Or somewhere on Ysera as a stone character.
Yeah, I saw the most all. All of my characters are YK. I used to be Rhino, but Rhino was taken. Like I've got, like my wife, she got this for me.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It was a Father's Day gift, so but Rhino was taken up, so I'm like, okay, well, what else can I do? I'm like, Richter works, and then that's how it would spawn the Richter scale. I'm like, well, that sounds kind of cool, and so a little play on words and everything like that. But
that's what you wanted to name our guild at first. I was like, it's kind of too funny.
I was gonna name our guild the Richter scale, and I'm like, nah, I'll hold off on that.
Just keep it on.
But
you did so.
But yeah, you should come make a stone on CTR there, James. And
I'm tempted. But see, here's the thing: is that I've got my main character that I have everything on. My reps are maxed out. Like everything is done on that character, and if I were to move that to Nover, I know for sure within a month I would not be part of my old guild, and I don't know if I'm ready to take that step yet. I'm almost there, almost.
Yeah, that's why I'm making all the alts, and I'm going in there, I'm chatting with people, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get attuned to max level in here. If it's everything that I've wanted, Richter's going over right away.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can find me at Mr. Rhino. I'm on the Twitter most of the time, making fun of people or saying weird comments. If you're a Canucks fan, definitely follow me.
Goalies.
If you're a Leafs fan, just unfollow.
I don't.
No.
The only reason I actually I have a funny story. Like I even have just wait.
This guy's gonna be late for work. Just watch this. He's gonna end up being late for work.
I have this pillow. Okay. The only reason I liked the Maple Leafs was to piss off my family that all like Ducks.
What the Habs? Oh, really? That's right.
Yep. That's the only reason I ever even bothered, because they were all like, yeah, this. I'm like, you know what? I should piss off my family. It sounds like fun.
I figure from being out east, they'd all be Habs fans. Huh.
Oh no, it is Habs. I don't hockey. I'm sports.
Everybody's good.
Yay, the sports.
No, I'm good. I still have 6 minutes.
Then there's the RichterScale.com. We'll be posting more information up there. Once Eric has done his whole last week or 2 weeks of work, he's going to be posting his first post there. See how I obligated you into posting there?
Yeah, I know. I haven't had time.
I know you haven't, but that's me just being facetious. But
once I have time, it'll definitely. Yeah.
But yes, we'll be doing a little bit of Skyforge. I know that there's a bunch of people like Notch and stuff like that who have really gotten into it as well. People take a look at it. It's really, really good. Still play WoW, but take a look at Skyforge.
And it's free to play, so you don't have to pay anything to play it. You can just check it out. They are a lot of
And then
bugs,
there's-
I will admit. It is still in beta.
And then we have a Facebook at facebook.com/therichterscale. And you can email the show at therichterscale@gmail.com or me at richter@therichterscale.com. Tristan is at
Work.
He's at work. I remember his stuff, but I
His
really
Twitter handle is, I'm pretty sure, Tristan Bro.
Yeah.
And you can reach him at Brosom. It's either Tristan. I can't remember. Honestly, I don't pay attention. I know it's BattleNet.
Yeah. Well, what's your Twitter stuff there?
I am at Brosama. Oh wait, I'm Brosama. He's Brosef. Right. I was saying my own Twitter handle instead of his. Ha 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 ha. I am at Brosama on the Twitters, and I have yet to receive a friend request from anybody on BattleNet, but I am.
What?
What?
Me and Tristan got a friend request on BattleNet. We didn't know who it was, and it's just like this person added both of us.
Oh wait. What's his name?
Bana.
Yeah. He was playing WoW earlier. I guess so. Yeah. I just haven't been paying attention then. No idea who he is. He was online 9 hours ago.
Yeah.
What's your BNet tag?
It's STUNPREFO #1886.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright.
Awesome.
So join us. We're always playing something. We can always join up. Stone, whenever you want to join us, you are more than welcome.
Just say the word, man.
Nice to have another bearded Canadian in the podcast.
I actually
I took all the hair off the top and down.
I trimmed a little. I used to have like the thing going out here, but then I was just whatever. I even trimmed a bit.
I have clippers. My wife hid them on me, and I've been searching through the house because she doesn't want me to cut my hair.
Really?
I'd have the same thing. I've got all the grays coming up right here, so I'm trying to keep it short. But
I've got some hair.
Holy crap! I had hair like that at one point, and then I turned like 24, and that was it. It all began to thin, and I was done.
yeah, I'll be 30 this year, and my grays have already started a lot. It's just
You'll get
everyone.
grays when you get kids.
Yeah, it
I'm
happens.
21.
That's what happens.
Oh, just a baby.
Well,
Just a baby.
Tristan
Tristan's a
just
baby.
turned what? Tristan just turned what? 19.
Oh my goodness.
The thing is, he doesn't look it or sound it.
No, he doesn't at all. I always thought he was like my age at least.
But yeah, he's
I
a youngin.
I got into your guild by pretending to be 18 when I was 15.
Yeah.
And then I became his lieutenant before he found out.
His voice has been like this since he's been 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he just sounded like an adult.
Yeah, that's good.
So thanks for joining us today. Impromptu there, Stone. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah, definitely.
It was kind of like, you're a guest now, and it's like, okay.
That's how I usually am. It's just like,
You play WoW?
that's-
Okay, you play WoW now. Okay. That was you earlier. You're like, you're gonna play WoW on your peak. I'm like, okay.
he never has a choice. It's like, well, I don't have any like, what was it? 2 months ago, I don't have any game time. I'm like, you do now. Hop in.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go in about 35 seconds. Literally, once the clock hits 25 minutes into the hour.
So, but no, me and Eric have been like that for a long, long time. Just, you're playing this with me now. Okay. Me and him have been friends for I don't know how many years.
Almost 6. It's going on 6.
We've been playing together for almost 6 years, like on a daily basis.
I'll be honest. Even out of all my friends in real life, you're the only person. Like people that I encounter, I know you the longest that I still encounter.
Yeah.
Out of my friend group.
Wow, it does wonders. Anyway, that's it for the podcast. Thanks for joining us. Whoever, I think it's probably Julie in there. Hey, Julie.
I think it is because she's messaging me, commenting on things.
Well, she stayed up like all night waiting for the podcast.
I know. She's been freaking out. She yelled at me last week.
I know, Julie. She was really happy that we're doing a podcast this morning. She's every time we start one, she's there and
Yeah.
talks to us through BattleNet or whatnot. So it's awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna press this whole button here that ends the broadcast right now.